Hi, welcome to Whistle Walks with Terry Clarke-Coyne. I'm starting my journey around Liverpool today by visiting the Irish Famine Memorial, which is in the grounds of St Luke's Church, often known to Liverpudlians as the Bombed Out Church, which in itself is a memorial to the Second World War. I was asked to write a piece of music to commemorate the Great Famine, and I composed a piece called Liverpool Remembers, so I'm going to play that for you now at the monument and take you on a journey after that around my city and tell you how the places, the buildings, the people have affected my life and my music. Hope you enjoy. Well, the Philharmonic Hall was quite a key place in my musical life across the years. So in honour of my time in the Liverpool Philharmonic Hall, I'm going to play quite a new piece, which actually I wrote for my wife's birthday during lockdown on the 29th of March. And it's called Netty Dances. My wife's name's Annette. I'm actually facing the front of the world famous Philharmonic Hall as I'm talking. I'm going to play this tune, Netty Dances Jig. For the Philharmonic Hall. Well, the Everyman Bistro was the place to be if you were an artist in the city, and it was located underneath the Everyman Theatre, and it was owned by Paddy, a great friend of ours, and unfortunately closed when the Everyman Theatre itself was renovated some years back, and Paddy, being the man he is, ventured into only about 2 doors away, and opened a fantastic venue called the Pen Factory, which has become a similar type of haunt for us musos and artists, etc. And Paddy has let me into the courtyard of the Pen Factory to record this off the main road, but this goes back to the heart of the Everyman Bistro and why it was there, and it still lives and breathes in this courtyard and in the Pen Factory next door. So this is in honour of all those years and great people and great times, and more to come, I hope. So I'm going to play a tune called Hope, which I composed when I was on a visit to Auschwitz in Poland, and it was just something for all people of the world to have hope for their own plight. And seeing we're actually on Hope Street in Liverpool, very famous street with the cathedral, Catholic and Protestant cathedrals at either end of it, I thought I'd play this spot. So this is Hope. Well, this building behind me, which is a Grade 2 listed building, is the former home of the Liverpool Irish Centre, and we all have places in our childhoods which are key to our memories when we had fun, met great people, long-lasting relationships and friendships, and it was certainly all for me in this building, the old Irish Centre. Now, my dad played music there, Liverpool Ceilidh Band playing music there, great bands visited over the years, and great crack had by everyone who entered the building, and crack, one of the Irish words for fun. So I'm going to play a tune which I wrote in honour of the old Irish Centre called Great Crack on Mount Pleasant, and Mount Pleasant being the busy road behind me, you can hear. Mount Pleasant, quite a long hilly road which ends up at the top here at the Irish Centre, and right next door to it the Catholic Cathedral, so a very apt place for it. So it's a reel called Great Crack on Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant. On September 12th, 2012, the report of the Hillsborough disaster came out that vindicated all of the Liverpool fans of any blame in the loss of the 96 lives on that fateful day on the 15th of April 1989. That evening saw a gathering of up to 20,000 people for a vigil on the plateau of St George's Hall, this amazing building behind me, and you'll see the plateau on the opposite side. It shut the whole main road, and it was a very humbling, sombre occasion with fans of both creeds, Everton and Liverpool, and the families of the bereaved, all the players past and present, and many of the dignitaries of Liverpool and beyond. Now the Mayor, Joe Anderson, asked me to write a tune in commemoration of that particular occasion, so I wrote an air, which is an Irish style lament called the 15th of April 1989, and I played that solo to the 20,000 assembled, and it's certainly one of the most humbling and heartfelt of my performances. I'll remember it till the day I die. So the 15th of April 1989. For as long as I can remember, my family and I have travelled to Ireland using the ferry at Liverpool. For many years the boat left Liverpool to travel to Dublin, but in recent years routes from Holyhead have taken over that traffic. There is still a daily ferry from Liverpool, but going to Belfast. I was lucky enough a few years ago to spend some time in Belfast, and I wrote a jig about a story I heard on the BBC News about a Catholic and Protestant children's playground that was open so they could play in each other's area, and they said it was like a secret garden. So I composed a tune called Belfast Secret Garden. Hope you enjoy it. Well, the Cunard building behind me is one of the buildings known as the Three Graces, and they've been given UNESCO World Heritage status. The Cunard line plus the White Star shipping line were at one time the largest steamship company in the world. Many Irish people passed through Liverpool, many of them using the vast luggage storage areas in the basement of this building before departing for the USA. Most dreamed of a better life on the other side. I composed a tune about a journey I was undertaking on a boat a few years ago, and I named it The Other Side. This is in honour of all those people who passed through the Cunard building. This ultra-modern museum behind me is the first in the world to be completely dedicated to the history of its own city. The previous older building that just replaced had at one time housed a large exhibition of the place of the Irish in Liverpool and their significance in its development. I was honoured to have my first tin whistle, a photograph and a biography on display, and it was in a glass cabinet under spotlights as part of that exhibition. Very proud. A visiting musician friend said, "I can't believe you're honoured in the museum, as I thought you had to be dead for that." Well, still going. Well, I'm at the end of my short whistle walk through my home city of Liverpool. I hope it's shown how its locations and memories have shaped my musical life. I'm blessed to be a small part of the city's history, and hopefully a little more to come yet. See you all again next time.